Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of the Relax for Life Wellness channel. I'm Dr Daniel Irvine, chiropractor in the local area here in Mortail and over at Parramatta. And today what we're going to be talking about is one of the most common things that I get asked about, and that is, what do I do for my back pain? I'm going to show you a few essential stretches that I would recommend for anyone with back pain, but I want to start off by first saying that no back pain is the same. Everyone's back pain is going to come from different structures and different sources, so you really do need to get a firm diagnosis before you go ahead with these stretches. But either way, these stretches are going to help you feel a little bit more mobile in the lower back region and hopefully help you alleviate some of that stress and deal with your aches and pains in that lower back region. So I always tell my patients that anything attaching to the pelvis or the lower back needs to be stretched. Now that doesn't go for every muscle in that area, but there is about 4 key muscles that we want to stretch that attach in that area. I'll just name them for you first of all. We've got the hamstrings at the back of the thigh here. They attach up into the bottom of your pelvis, and you need to stretch those daily because they're getting tight every time you sit down, exercise, work out at the gym. Your hip flexors that do this to our body, they also attach into the lumbar spine, so we need to stretch them a lot. The other muscles that work around that area are the glutes, the big butt muscles that we use when we squat, we run, we walk. They get ultra tight in most people, so they need to be stretched also. And the last muscle group there is going to be the lower back erector spinae muscles. Now they're the hardest ones to stretch and the most dangerous because they involve rotation, but I'll show you a safe and easy way to mobilise that area now. So first things first, hamstrings. Really safe and effective way for most people to stretch these muscles is just whack the heel up onto a bench, up onto a chair, whatever you've got around the area, and hold. Now with all these stretches, what I want you to do is take it to a point where you feel a gentle stretch and just hold. Don't force it. Work your way into a more forceful stretch later when you're exercising and working out with the help of a practitioner. But what I want you to do is take it gently, 30 seconds, hold it, and you switch sides. Hold, toe up, hold that position. You don't have to reach down or bend or bounce or any of that crazy stuff. Just reach and feel the stretch, hold for 30 seconds, alternate. 2 times each side will do the job there. The next stretch can be done many ways. The best way I know, safest and easiest to stretch the gluteal muscles is just to put the legs into a cross position if you can with your knees. If you can't, we'll work out a better way for you one day. And then lean forward. Really put in that position, you'll feel the glutes stretching. Put a lean forward, it'll just increase the stretch. Again, 30 seconds, right, left, alternate, 2 each side. The next group of muscles that we mentioned there were the hip flexor muscles. So these are a really hard muscle group to stretch effectively. We can release them and we'll do another video on that later on down the track. But to stretch them, again, they're a big muscle group. So this one I want you to hold for up to a minute each side, and we're going to alternate. I'll just switch sides here. So what I want you to see is with the lower back, this hip should be in extended position slightly behind my body. Bring this toe forward so it can lunge over that knee and get your body in nice alignment, reaching forward. Okay, an advanced version of this you could do, I'll whip the shoe off just so I don't wreck the walls here, is to bring the foot forward, one leg up. Now this is an advanced stretch, as I mentioned, called the couch stretch. Only do this if you've been doing the other stretch for a good month or 2. That opening up of the quadricep muscle, which attaches into the hips, will also open up those hip flexor region. Okay, so these ones, just hold them for a bit longer, a minute each side or less, slightly more if you're even more advanced with it, but work on 2 each side for that muscle group. The last stretch that I want to show you is for the erector spinae muscles. These ones are the ones that attach into the lower back, and there you go, all the way up the back. Now, this is not really a stretch, but it's a mobilisation, and I want you to grab your knees, pull them up to your tummy, and just gently rock. Anyone with back pain, I'll get them to do this every morning in bed before I get out, and it helps them a lot to get up and move free up. So I hope those stretches help you. They definitely help me and the patients that I give them to. We'll put some notes down on the specifics of these stretches below. Give them a try, let us know how you go.
The information in our videos is not intended to replace a one-on-one relationship with a qualified healthcare professional and is not intended as medical advice. The opinions contained in these videos may not be suitable for specific individuals and we recommend you seek professional medical advice for your individual circumstances.